a good candidate until he picked up his most recent arrest. All of his arrests and all of these problems are stem from his interactions with his wife, possibly soon to be ex-wife. But he is very dedicated to his family. I will say, and I believe the state would agree with me on this, all of the incidences of the violation of protective order, he has been at his place where his GPS unit, he has been at his place that he's agreed with the court where he will be like his home base for the GPS. She has come there. We're not saying that that's it.
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
State of Texas versus Igor Linsky. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Michelle Hayden for the state.
For the defense?
Carissa Cholkowski for Mr. Linsky.
And are you Mr. Linsky?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense, I'm showing you what's entitled discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor, and I have.
Okay. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Linsky, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We're proceeding on count 1 and waiving count 2.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Linsky, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with violation of protective order, assault, stalking? I'm sorry, this is written backwards. Just 1 second. All right, we're back on record. You're charged with offensive violation, bond, protective order, assault, stalking. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. How the court would defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing, or is there going to be a PSI?
We would like to waive sentencing, PSI.
State, any objection to the waiver?
No objection.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Linsky, he has struggled since he was a young boy with his mental health. He is currently, we actually went through the mental health CTD evaluation program, and he actually was a good candidate until he picked up his most recent arrest. All of his arrests and all of these problems are stem from his interactions with his wife, possibly soon to be ex-wife. But he is very dedicated to his family. I will say, and I believe the state would agree with me on this, all of the incidences of the violation of protective order, he has been at his place where his GPS unit, he has been at his place that he's agreed with the court where he will be like his home base for the GPS. She has come there. We're not saying that that's it. It's an excuse or reason, but we just like to point that out to the court. He's not going after her or anything like that. It's an unfortunate situation between the two of them. I think there's a lot that needs to be worked out in family court. However, with his current, he does need mental health treatment. He is current with his doctor. He is current on his medication, but it's a lifelong struggle with him, and it's going to continue to be a lifelong struggle with him. It's extremely unfortunate. He's an extremely intelligent person. He had a full ride to UT at one point. But because of his mental health struggles, it's just been this almost spiraling events in his life. And he does want to, I've talked to probation about the MyOff program and the MIC docket. Sounds like a lot of things that he would benefit from wholeheartedly. And he wants to do anything and everything that is available to him that the court would be willing to allow him to do.
All right, state, is the complainant aware of this agreement?
She is, Your Honor. She wants him to get treatment.
Okay. All right, do you have any children?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are their ages?
2 years old.
And are they with the complainant?
No, my mother and father.
And are you employed?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work for a psychiatry clinic. I proofread referrals.
his mother is a psychiatrist, Your Honor, and he was working for her because that was the only thing that he could do when he was in home arrest, like with the GPS unit. So he was working. He actually was given a job, but because of the rearrest, he hasn't been able to start it. But with, and correct me if I'm wrong, but computer software with a health organization.
Yes.
It was mainly online, but because he's been in custody for a few weeks, we'll have to see if he still has that job.
All right, so I'm going to put him on GPS. So the only question is, state, are you in agreement to allow him to be employed while on GPS?
We're fine with work release on GPS. You know, we'd ask for documentation.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication, $1,500 fine, probated. This will run concurrent with County Court Cause number 656156. The court will show that the plea bargain agreement in that case is for judgment satisfied. Taking consideration County Court Cause number 656155, 685313, grand jury numbers 767-287, 774493, restitution, and no contact with Deidre Alinsky. If she appears at your residence, you need to call the police because you are not supposed to have any contact with her. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's a mid evaluation out of custody. A medical release is to be signed for your current doctors. There's 150 hours community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to obtain the COVID vaccination, but if you do, or if you have, and you provide proof of that, that includes the booster, then 40 hours will be waived. There's going to be parenting classes. The remaining of the community service hours will be waived once you complete parenting classes. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Random field visits 2 times per month. BIPP course. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. The weapon is to be destroyed. GPS, waive fees. And that's to be partial GPS. Defendant allowed to work upon proof of employment and work schedule. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Probation, is there anything else that he needs?
Your Honor, did you mention regular urinalysis?
No, thank you. There'll be regular UAs. And is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I call it your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a question over what an F weapon or ammunition is, you need to consult your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and then the court has the motion to destroy, so that has been signed.
Thank you.
Is there anything else for me to sign?
No, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
I have excuse, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me see the file on Mikado, please.